25 and 18 with this deck right now. I think that's for this month. 25, 18. There's definitely a lot of losses in there that we should not have had. Sure. We'll play a card. We don't want to fall too far behind. Elias, you're supposed to do a lot of stuff today, but just ended up in front of the PC. Yeah, that's one of those things that definitely happens from time to time. There's no denying that. But you know what? I'm glad that you're here. So, how does this work now? This is gonna hit here. The question is, do we need a Silencio, or are we gonna save it? We're going up against Satellite, so tempo is king. Our opponent could coin out a dragon. Maybe we'll hang on to the silence for one turn, especially because our dragon gets a little bit bigger this time. Oh, and you're saying, oh, you want to do stuff, and now that I'm on, you have no chance. Uh-oh. Oh, that's so much draw. Oh, well, you know what? We're gonna maybe, hopefully not like circle or anything silly like that. Oh. Oh, okay, now we need to do things. Is this what we like to refer to as a punish? I think this is gonna be what we call a punish, because we're gonna go trade, our opponent's gonna get no draws. Federico, you got third in the contest. Oh! Oh, nice. Very nice, Federico, from your card contest, if I remember correctly. Is there anything we would ever need to Divine Spirit or Shadow Visions? I'm gonna say no right now. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. That. Yeah, obviously we heal last, so that's pretty skillful. We're gonna do this and hang on to our dragon in the event that we top deck a Drac OP. I'm not sure how I feel about that last play, to be honest. We kind of lost our buffed up Radiant Elemental, but maybe that's okay. This also trades nicely for us. So there's a lot of things that are kind of working out here. Our opponent finds a card, which is good for them. Obviously... Oh, that's 8 damages. Are 8 damages enough? We could potentially go for 16 damages and win, though. How many spells do we have left? We have a Circle, we've got an Inner Fire, 2 Potions of Madness, with which both do nothing. Oh, thanks, Elias. Alright, go, have a good day. I'll be back all week. I'll be back, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday for sure, so I'm sure we'll have a chance to be chatting and catching up then. I mean, we burn all of our dragon things, but then we can kind of go all in. As long as our opponent didn't pick up the last silence in our deck. Does it say started in your deck? As long as they didn't pick up a silence, I think we're actually okay here, right? I think this is supposed to be the game plan. This is what I've been told is the game plan of this deck. It's a lot of people try and do fancy things, and instead we're just supposed to be going face after turn 4 and 5 with some massive minions. And if your opponent doesn't have a silence or a BGH or another couple taunters for a few turns in a row, we should be able to win. I think that's how this deck wins, and that's how this deck wins quickly. At least that's my understanding. And I mean, I've played, we just rattled off the stat, what is that, 30, almost 40 games now? I think that's math, yeah, we played just under 40 games, or just over 40 games with this deck this month. So that's not bad. I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of a understanding. And you know what? I guess I will go ahead and pick up a quick win. I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, these are cards. This is totally a start. As long as our opponent doesn't do that 2-mana buff to 3/3. Hey, Devere, how's it going? How does this deck do against Big Spell Mage and Q Block? Federico is absolutely correct in saying that this deck is able to do things because of the silences against those decks that you just mentioned. I'm gonna coin right now, I think, and buff this up. Or do we not do that? Hold on, let's think. Yeah, I've had reasonable, maybe just slightly over 50% against Q blocks with this deck. I don't think I've seen too many big spell mages. I can't remember any matchups off the top of my head. I'll grab my notes in a second, actually, after this game. Let's squelch our opponent. Let's kind of think through this. So if we coin this out, we're going to have a 1-6 and a 3-4. If we attack into that, it's going to be a 6, and our opponent's going to have 4, so they can actually trade into the Northshire, meaning we get no heals. Which is going to be an issue. Actually, maybe this is okay. So we want to play around the 3/3 weapon, which they might have kept if they actually kept this as well. Hey, Jay, streaming pretty early these days. You know what? Yeah, this week in particular, actually, I'm going to be able to stream pretty early, so I'm very happy about that, actually. So yeah, I'm just going to take advantage of it as much as I can. Okay, top deck Potion of Madness, or Potion of Madness here, and then we're in business. Come on, come on, come on. I still think that's the play, to be honest with you. There we go. And this also we're very happy about, although it does, to be honest with you, play in a little bit into our opponent drawing a million cards, which is a bad thing, but we do have our board clears and then our board refills. And Pandu, I believe I kind of like the picture that you have for your channel there. That's a good looking one right there. Yeah, this is almost, I wouldn't say instant loss, but yeah, it's pretty close, I would say. And you don't run Raven and Tyrant in your big spell mage, 1 ooze, 1 goose, and 2 polymorphs. Ooh, no Raven at all? Isn't Raven like ultra powerful though? I mean, we have lots of options, but let's go with the simple, like, clear as much of the board as we can. We left up the 1 minion. Federico, the reason why I just wanted to deny our opponent all of these extra 1/1s. I agree. Actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, maybe we totally should have done the play your way. And we'll just go with a little Silencio over here. I think we need to dump our hand, but we also need to keep this healed. Maybe it was more important to dump our hand because our opponent's going to be able to draw on us right now. And 1 Pyro. Most priests pick this card mostly never. You know what? I really like Pyro right now, especially against all of these token style of paladins. I think Pyro is super, super powerful, especially with the fact that, you know... Oh, that's not a lot of 2-drops, friend. That is not a lot of 2-drops. And now we have to dump our hand. Oh, never mind. We're going to refill it. Hey, remember when I said we were dumping our hand? We're actually filling our hand. We're going to lose our Wild Pyro now. That kind of stinks. Oh, no, we don't. Never mind. What's wrong with me? We don't have to lose anything if we don't want. I think we don't want to. We're going to really slow play this now. We're going to do this and then kind of just kind of go in like this so our opponent's able to draw as little as possible. And then we'll be able to do Draco P things to kind of refill our hand, you know, afterwards. Devere, you run 2 Cold Light in your big... Oh, you know what? Are you talking when you're still in your big spell mage? You run 2 Cold Light? 2 Fury, board clears. Board clears from turn 5 until turn 8. Yeah, that is very nice. You know what? Hey Mikey, how's it going? I definitely have thought that card could be a very reasonable addition. Or that card. Oh yeah. Apparently, I'm excellent at talking and still playing. Yeah, I have definitely thought that if we see tons and tons of aggro, we really could potentially switch to Big Spell Mage. But I do kind of want to try. I really, really, really want to try this deck a little bit more. 3 and 4, and then we heal and do this thing, I think is reasonable. Let's do this. And then we'll do... Actually, let's buff this friend up, actually. Oh, that's so good. Secret agents are coming through. Oh, we'll take the biggest minion. We don't need an equality. We don't need to be the one who equality consecrate at this point. Go for the big spells, or Murloc Warrior, oh baby. You know what, here's the thing. I really, really want to keep pushing with this deck. I feel like this deck is really, really cool, and it's really interesting to try and learn. But I will switch, if we, you know, I need to make it to rank 6, okay? The goal is obviously rank 5, but if we're able to make it to rank 6 and then we stall out, I will switch to other decks, okay? I do promise that, because I know I've been playing this deck quite a bit, and I really do try and keep up with, you know, a bit of variety and all that good stuff. And I've been lacking. This is not lethal, is it? And I know you know what? This is the one thing I am looking for a lot more lethals lately. So there is that at least. Move. Oh, this one did already attack. I'm not really bothered no matter what. I feel like we're in a very good position. Sunkeeper's good. These do nothing. I guess we'll just take another Crystal Lion. I mean, I feel like we're in really, really good Twilight Acolyte value. Yeah, that's not really gonna happen. That's probably too slow, as it looks like, oh, our opponent really needs taunters. And even if they do, we still burn them out. So I think we're okay here. And that looks like a well played from our standpoint. We're just gonna take the lethal. We're not gonna do anything silly. We'll say well played and move on with our day here. Oh, that's pretty nice. That was a good fun victory, actually. I think you should discover first. Yeah, I agree. This could be very, very good, though. If our opponent goes and plays small things right now, we get some nice, easy draw. Rank 5 is next. Oh, I really, really hope. I really hope, Federico, that we can make a bit of a push. And like I said, if we do stall out, you know what? We'll kind of change it up. Do we bother with the Divine? I don't think we want to. I think we need to get a little bit more. Like, if we can get this and then the Divine Spirit, we're still obviously, you know, with one big minion, we're super weak and scared of, Okay, so obviously it's not Snipe, surprise, surprise. I feel like we can attack into this, actually. Explosive kind of stinks. Wandering Monsters is the worst if it's... Yeah, that's the worst. Wandering Monsters is the worst and probably the most expected. Uh-oh. Please be bad. That's honestly the worst one for our opponent, so we'll take it. Gladly take it. Oh, that's actually bad as well, isn't it? Although, you know what? We have an 8-8 right now. We have an 8-8, or we can heal this up. Oh, Potion of Madness. We're going to save this for our opponent's Barnes next turn. Okay, we're going to lose our board here. You've been pushing with Quest Mage, but have been having trouble against the Dude Pallies. That's really interesting, Pandu. That's, Quest Mage is very, very cool. One of those decks I never really had the opportunity to play with that much. Potion of Madness lets us steal the 1-1 Yashiraj. But then we still end up losing badly, so... But this is only 8-8. Oh, if we already had a Radiant Elemental out... Maybe we have to kind of make a big minion here. And hope that our opponent doesn't have Deadly Shot. Even though... I mean, they would have mulliganed hard for Barn, so there's no guarantee. I think we have to go for it. As much as I don't love this play at all. Like, obviously, if we had Circle, I would have totally been okay with this play. But our opponent just has so many easy outs right now to really beat us down and punish us for this. The saving grace, I guess, is the fact that if our opponent only clears... You know, if all they do is clear here, oh, that's actually, like, the best result, isn't it? Like, obviously, we're still not happy. And they coined out a secret. Interesting. Now we can develop a 5-6. Like, onto an empty board, which is, you know, something. Oh, and it is Barnes' actions. Do we need to go for the value, then? I think we do go and try and outvalue our opponent. Because then we will be the ones who build big beasts. I don't know how we're going to deal... I really don't know how we're going to deal with... we obviously expect explosive. Oh, this... Do we just Deathstalker anyways? Okay, hold on. Let's take a second. Are we just gonna have to Deathstalker? Our opponent obviously doesn't have their Barnes combo. Like, maybe they even got stuck with Yashiraj. So maybe we would just want Deathstalker right now. So that next turn we're gonna be the value masters. Hey, it is Cat Trick. That's not fun. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's perfect, because now we get rid of our opponent's stealth minion. They're going to have a slightly harder time. Okay. Okay. I mean, we're going to be able to still do Lyra things in order to win. And we're going to be able to... Oh, please not charge, not charge. Oh, that's the worst, but that's okay. Hero power, and we're in very good shot. We want to develop a minion now, no matter... Oh, I was going to say no matter what, but yeah, Lyra, we can't do that yet. We want something cheap that we can play. 5, is it... How? What are the... let's take a really, really cheap one right now, so we can take a 4 mana card on the next one. I guess I'd rather have the poisonous right now, right? And I am going to develop the Pyro, just to protect ourselves. We're going to protect ourselves right now from a deadly shot. So if we just played this, they could like a deadly shot every time. But now they can't afford to play anything super slow. This is fine. This is fine. We're going to be able to do some things right now. Like continuing to build excellent... Oh, this is going to be very, very fun. 4, and we take a 2 mana. 2 mana somewhere, please. Thank you. And we're going to be very, very happy about this, I think. Let's do this. Yeah, we know the poisonous happens. We're going to make this trade. And now the issue is we are going to be weak against Deadly Shot again. I guess we make this trade. That's too bad. We're weak against Deadly Shot right now, but that's basically it. Yashiraj is obviously going to... Oh, here we go. What? Oh, Yashiraj is in hand. We need to find another poisonous. Okay, I was like, wait, what just happened there? But we can figure this out. 7 mana. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Arthas could be excellent, right? And 4, and then we need to find a 3. 3 or less, friends. This is actually gonna be... Oh, no, no, no. Charge, it's only a 3, so next turn we have to deal with... How do we do this now? Could we develop Lyra now? We could develop Lyra's Shadow Visions and Silence. That guarantees 2 procs? Oh, that's actually not... Oh, that's a really good one, actually. Oh, what do we want? We want more draw action. That's fine. Oh, Eternal Servitude is going to be pretty sweet. Do we make the trade? Sure. Again, makes us very weak to a lot of things in terms of removal, but... Oh, if only we'd gotten this earlier. Tracking. Interesting. That's a really, really interesting tracking. Oh, that hurts. I mean, we lose our Lyra, but at the same time, it's, okay. Alright, now we need to find another poisonous, because this card is Yashiraj. And a 10-10 is actually going to be a big problem right now. I don't know if you're aware, but 10-10s are actually scary. Poisonous. Let's take a small one for now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do this. And then a 2-2, just in the event... Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and buff this up. Let's get that train going here. Okay, so this card is Yashiraj. Even if this card is Deadly Shot, they can't also play Yashiraj this coming turn. Can revive the poisonous. Oh, yeah, I feel like we're in... we are definitely in position right now to be doing things. That obviously draws nothing. We have dragons. We have other cards. Let's go... whenever a friendly beast dies, I mean, sure, we can take that. Let's... what do we even want to do right now? Like, there's so many things we can be doing. I guess that's okay. We'll do this Discover next. I know we still have this beast to play. Alex is going to be excellent. We'll play this out. Get rid of that. And then we'll say thank you. Do we even bother with the heal right now? No, we don't need to. We can save that for something else. Actually, no, of course, we save that for a bigger Twilight Drake. What's going on? This is awesome. We are the ones who Rexxar. We are the ones who stitch together super cool beasts. That's a hunter's mark. This is... I have a feeling like this might be explosive. Call me crazy. Okay, crazy. But this definitely looks like... is that going to be Lethal Town? Do we Alex this turn? Yeah, I guess Alex is reasonable. In the event that it's not, we still want that happening. What a twist. I really don't think that Hunter has much that's going to be able to save them from this board state. I mean, top deck Deathwing, but we obviously know they don't have Deathwing in their deck. So it looks like, everyone, we have all just... Uh-oh. Oh, I was going to say, there's nothing, but... They removed a few minions. There's no denying. Our opponent did just remove a few minions from us. But honestly, we are obviously the true Rexxar masters. And we are now the ones who are going to never, hopefully never see rank higher than rank 10 ever again. Which is absolutely awesome, because this game puts us into rank 6, first time this season, meaning at the end of this season, in only a few days from now, we will fall back to, at worst, rank 10. Which makes us pretty happy, to be perfectly honest. That's awesome. Oh, that's so good. We don't have to worry about that. Starting at rank 10 should make the climb a little bit easier from now on.